I still remember the look on his face after that one. Turns out those old bones still have some spark in them. Folks voyaged across the boundless sea to found Calamity. It was good living here for a while. The old world's finished, but the new world's just getting started. The Bastion's a place of peace, but we can hold our own if we have to. The repeater and machete, favorite choices of the Ura hunters we once fought. Couples used to walk the sundown path. Kid ain't here for pleasure, though. But then, somebody gets to the core before the kid. The floor starts giving way under the lightest step. A single panic squirt could bring the whole place down. So could a reckless kid, for that matter. Fragments of the old world rain from the sky. Well, the path ain't exactly over the visitors no more. Security is all fired up. See, the path was intended for leisurely strolling and such, not so much for noise and tomfoolery. Sky bridges hold the path together. One of them bridges whips the kid along. Finds a spyglass, like the ones they'd use to search the stars. Air travel always was an iffy proposition. But Calamity changed everything, even where the wind blows. Well, if we mastered the winds in the old days, we can do it again. But the question is, who else could have taken the core? Well, ain't no survivor stole the thing. Scumbag ate it by mistake. Tough break. Unlike the kid, that core ain't coming back. No, they used to ship live munitions down the path. He's wires to toss those things plenty far away. Even gas fellas need some shut-eye from time to time. They get real cranky when you wake them up. all this toil, Kid keeps coming back to an overwhelming question. Who else could have survived the Calamity? So he didn't find the core that time, but that ain't about to stop us. We could always see the stars, we just never could reach them, no matter how high we built. Sometimes a single look says it all. The dead welcome him with open arms. The Calamity took everybody after all. Kid sees it plain, frozen faces all around. You don't much care to see him, not like this. These folks never saw the Calamity coming, but someone did. Someone close. Someone who ain't like Mr. Beckley and his kindly wife. It was someone like him. Kid sees him there agape. In the flesh. It's a snag or two trying to get to him. He ain't about to stop, no matter what. He's got so many questions after all. Ain't got time for answers. The Thunder Brothers didn't make it. They never saw what it was like beyond the walls. Nor did the Bird Boy. Didn't make it. Jawsons, they didn't make it. Grady Sr., Grady Jr., they didn't make it. But him, he survived. Kid finds proof enough that man ain't from around here. Just think, without that man, we wouldn't be here right now, would we? The core survives as well. Kid does what he has to do. And then... what do you say to a man who's seen too much? Kid hasn't a clue, but he says this. We have to go. Please. He's a proper gentleman, that man. His name is Zolf. No hiding he's an Ura. Folks like him ain't never been a common sight in Caelandia. He's relieved to see a living face or two. The kid and I introduce ourselves in kind, both to him and to each other, for the first time. We fought the Ura decades ago, but that was then. Things are different between us now. For Zolf, Caelandia was like a second home. He's real worried about his first home, too. Far to the east. Zolf offers to help me plot the skyways for the kid. At least the Calamity hasn't touched the stars, he says. He was born in the Tazzle terminals. The Ura sent him on a mission of peace to our city, and he's lived here ever since. The cores. You remember? That's why this place is coming together. That's why things are gonna be alright. Fetching fizz is like a mouthful of nails, but the benefits are worth it. Time we built something new. Well, look what we have here. The memorial. Here a kid can pay respect to the old world and earn it in kind. Valediction. Just another one of my sketches. Nothing more. Words can't express what happened, but they're all I got. We tracked down a couple more cores near the edge of the city. No use praying to the gods these days. No time for it either. Folks used to make pilgrimage here to pay their respects to Pith, the bull. Well, the gods are long gone now, and the Orchard Core is long gone too. Seems Pith ain't much of a watchdog. The gods don't care about trinkets, but the kid ain't no god. The gods ain't gonna catch you if you fall. Pith stood for something once. Something real. In time, though, the bull stopped being a symbol and started being decoration. He couldn't even save his loyal subjects. Piff makes a decent scarecrow, at least. Then Piff lights up like a rodeo. Punching through his hide. Kid breaks him to bits. Must have been guarding that shrine. So what'll it be? Invoke the gods, or tell them off? Piff. Kid don't need favors from the likes of Piff. Well, if the gods are alive, they must be plenty sore. The gods involved. Worse if Kid tampered with that shrine. Kid ain't found a core. At least he found Zoe's precious shrine. Pith Orchard. Place is a dead end in more ways than one. Now we can build a shrine of our own, though I got some alternatives in mind. Zolf doesn't touch the thing. Says the god of commotion is no children's toy. The Gravers, the arm of justice. They seemed unstoppable. The Ura feared the gods. We turned them into toys, put their faces on our walls. Ford's still standing there, waiting for the kid, mocking him. Sure, the city marshals may be gone, but now the fort's crawling with windbags. The Calamity was mercy to normal folks. The windbags ain't so lucky. They've been left to freeze, or starve, or face the kid. But windbags young and old keep fighting for the fort. At least the marshals left the kid a parting gift. Something the windbags just can't handle. Something that'll punch clean through their greasy hides. Windbags ain't much different from normal folks. All they want's a warm place to stay and a decent meal. The Calamity drove the windbags topside. A lot of them wound up here in this very fort. but the kid sure can. As for the windbags, Cinder Brick gave him enough heat and metal to munch on for a while. Well, the fort ain't theirs by right. Can't blame them for wanting it, though. Not a scratch on him as he presses on the higher ground. Kid's blasting everything in sight with that newfangled musket. Kid's stash of grenades is there for when things get even worse. Jared is plain gone haywire. Windbags gummed up the works. In the middle of the force parade grounds. Then they bring out Ludus and Landon and all that scumbag uncles. They got something to gain, only their sorry hides. Kid takes down Glutus. Maybe it was Glandon. The windbags finally get the message. Kid used to dream of getting Marshall's badge, but not like this. Skyway's a welcome sight after all that. And now ain't nothing left for nobody down at Cinderbrick Fort. Kid shows up just as Zolf's telling me about his own journey to the city. marshals seemed like good men, he says. They treated him with dignity. Zolf brought his antique smoking pipe all the way from the terminals.